everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's go, let's go. We love an early stream chaos. Getting the hype train. Yo, thank you, Britt, for 18 months. What? 18 months? That is over a year. That's kind of crazy. Let's go, let's go. And I see my sister. Hello, hi, Thina Bina. Subby for 9 months. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh. It sounds fake. The 18 months. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild, honestly. Hi, Peachy. Hi, Britt. Congrats on the first redeem. Let's go, let's go. We love to see it. I just love when all the sound triggers at the same time. It's like an auditory, it's all of my audio is just like all over the place when it triggers. Thank you for the hydrate. I have some like purple juice and I have some water today. What do you guys are up to? What have you guys been up to? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen everybody, even though it's only been a few seconds, a few moments in time. Purple juice, yeah, it's just like it's this one really yummy purple juice from Trader Joe's, and it's literally just called purple juice. Yeah, purple juice from Trader Joe's. It has like pomegranate. I don't know. Beets? Pomegranate beets? Wait. Now I have to look it up. Hold on. I feel like I don't want to I knew what was inside the purple juice. Is it like a Grimace shake? I feel like what's inside a Grimace shake is sugar. So it's not like a Grimace shake, not just sugar. Let me go to the Google screen. The Google screen. Purple juice, Trader Joe's. Yes, the power of purple. Okay, the technical name is the power of purple. This is like one of my favorite juices from Trader Joe's. It's a blend of organic pomegranate, cherry, mulberry, grape, purple carrot, cranberry, and blueberry. There we go. And like the ingredients is like the actual concentrate. I know that's kind of like a blurry picture of the ingredients, but I have like, let me see if I can get a better image of the ingredients. They're all kind of blurry, but I have like read the ingredients before, and like I make sure that the ingredients aren't at the very bottom. You know, when you get a juice and you look at the ingredient list and all the fruits are at the very bottom of the list, that's when you know it's a bad juice. So I really like the purple juice because all the yummy good stuff is at the top. But yeah, no, I really like the purple juice. Puck said, I've been playing a new horror game called Repo. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing some people play it. How is that? Like, what is it? Repo? Yeah, I've been seeing people be playing it. Is it really scary? Like on a scale of like 1 to 10, is it like scary, or is it like silly scary? Scary or silly scary? Sounds good. Yeah, it's very good. But I also have some water because sometimes juice is just a little bit too much. It's like silly scary. Okay, I love silly scary. Silly scary is the type of scary I like. Silly scary. Is it like a multiplayer game? Because I feel like I've been seeing people play it like in groups of people. I've been seeing so much Repo gameplay. It's so silly. Oh my gosh. Like, what's like the premise of it? Up to 6 people? That's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. That's fun. Yeah, no, I've been seeing people be playing it on my timeline. I've been seeing a handful of different clips, but I don't know too much about it. I feel like it just like recently came out. Like it's like kind of newish. Do you know Lethal and Company? Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, so it's like that. It's like kind of like that vibe. I still have to play Lethal with my sister. Oh my gosh, I was just talking with her. We were like doing a little catch up today. While she was working, I was working. We were just like chit-chatting. We were chismeasing. It was delightful. We just complained about the world and how it's not great. But it was great being able to catch up with her. Yeah, Lethal. We've always said that we were going to play Lethal. And then then we never did. Yes, that's my sister. Everybody say hi to my sister. Hello, hi. She was showing me all the new posters that's on her living room. And honestly, it made me a little bit jelly because I miss all of my art prints. Like, I miss all of like my fun little art prints because like my walls in the cabin, they're not drywall. So I don't have drywall in the cabin. Like, it's legitimately a log cabin. And log cabins, if y'all know, are kind of bumpy. They be kind of bumpy, so I can't really put illustrations or posters. Okay, I can play like at games, but like at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. your time. What is like 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? I don't know how to math. I don't know how to math. 10 p.m. PST to EST. Oh my gosh, 1 a.m. You crazy. You crazy. Wait, let me see. I had to wake up really early today. I had like a bunch of morning meetings. I had so many morning meetings. We hate the morning meetings, but you know, an existence of corporate life. You know, I actually don't have to like wake up early. I had to wake up early today, but I didn't have to wake up early yesterday. Hello! Hi, Frog Glasses. What the heck? Hello, hello? Can I get a little shouty outy to Frog Glasses? Because he is such a dope freaking illustrator. Like, for real, for real. Hello, hi, Brandon. Hi, Brandon. How are you? I kind of started stream late. Oh my goodness. Tricks are for kids. Oh yeah, my Nightbot. It kind of, my Nightbot is a little bit silly. It triggers anytime like hi or bye is said. Oh my gosh, you flatter me. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, so many rad people in here tonight. Yeah, so many cool artists. What have you been working on? What type of like art projects you be cooking up? I want to know what you've been focusing on. Your art is always like so good, like unreal good. Hi Hats. We're gonna chit chat with Hats actually, because it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we do small talk. That's just us being silly billies, where we like to chat and yap about different topics. I've been making a movie, actually. What? Casually? What does that mean? What a casual project. That seems like such an undertaking. Oh my gosh, like like something animated or something live action? Like, what type of movie we be talking about? Hello, hi Lee. Hello. How are you, Lee? It's so nice to see you. A fellow comic artist. We love to see it. I have a couple of comic artists in my chat. We got Hats, Lee, and Brandon, all freaking fantastic comic tiers. What do you guys call a comic artist? Comic tiers? Nope, that's not the word. I made that up. Let me get a sip of some water, and let me see. Hats and I, we wanted to chitty chat, yappy yap about some Animal Crossing things. So that's what we're gonna be doing when she comes on board. All the artists are coming in today. Yes. Oh my goodness. I feel like I am finally falling in love with art again. Like, I feel like I've been kind of like in a bad headspace with art, but like just recently I've been really getting into doing like silly little comics, and it's been very delightful. What did Frog say? Entering in a design competition, but we use no stock. We're filming everything. Oh, wow. More boring than it sounds. Yeah, but that's like that's a lot of work to film. Like filming is like no freaking joke. Like setting up this shot, like getting the lighting, getting the props, getting the whole look and feel and the vibe. Is it like a short film? Or is it like less than like 10 minutes? Yeah, design competition sounds so inspiring and stressful. I couldn't agree more with that sentiment. What did Brandon say? A cartoonist, comicers, comic creators. Yes, okay. Comic, what did Lee say? Comic conumers? Conumers? Comic conumers? I'm so bad at pronouncing things. Oh my gosh. Honestly, animating is easier for me. LOL, color grading is my enemy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I feel like when you film, there's a whole different pipeline. Like, there's, like, it's a completely different skill set. It's a completely different brain chunk. What am I trying to say? I'm, like, trying to say, like, like, you have to tap into a different part of your brain. I've been loving your mini comics. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you, Frog. I've been having a lot of fun with them. They're just like silly little tiny little doodles. And I kind of drew it from wanting to like get out of a rut, because I feel like I've been like putting a lot of pressure on me to like do bigger pieces, and I keep like getting very, very discouraged, or like my motivation gets really, really low because I'm not doing an epic piece. And so doing the mini comics kind of helps me break it up, do something that's not really too precious. So I've been loving that little exercise for me, and it just like helps me like put something out there and kind of have like a be done with it sort of thing. So I've been really liking just doing little mini comics. And I used to do mini comics back in 2020 because I was just organizing my file structure, because my file structures have been a little bit crazy, and I took today to organize some folder structures, and I saw that all of my comics like were all scattered all over the place, and I just like condensed it, and I was like actually grouping things by year, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, this is crazy. Like, I did mini comics back in 2020. Like, that sounds so long ago, like literally 5 years ago. So it feels good to like, I don't know, come back to it. What did Lee say? I feel like I've been gone for so long. The stream avatar setup has improved so much. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lee. Thank you so much. Yes, I like revamped my little stream overlay. I really went 100% on the PNG. Like, I was kind of like 50-50 on like if I wanted to do like a VTuber model, the classic live 2D rig that a lot of like VTubers have. But there was something about the charm of like a PNG that is like very endearing, and kind of that scuffed look is like, I don't know, it's just charming. So I just went 100% into it. Frog says, yeah, felt that. Haven't posted a big piece in a while. Oh man, it's been many, many moons since I've like posted a big for real piece. And I always feel kind of icky bicky about it. Hello, hi Fiona. Haven't been on stream in a while. Didn't know you were a Severance fan. Oh my gosh, yes. I just got into Severance like a couple weeks ago. I was getting too many spoilers on my timeline, and too many people were talking about it, and I was legit feeling FOMO. Like, it was just like, oh my gosh, everybody's talking about Severance. It's almost like Squid Game level. Like, there was like too many posts, too many things on my timeline. And I was just like, I need to watch this because too many people are talking about it. And I'm feeling FOMO. And I know everybody keeps talking about that it's like really, really good. People always reference it to Lost. And I'm a big Lost fan. So I was just like, I have to go watch it. And so when I finally had the brain capacity, I was just like, all right, we going in. And then we like, my partner and I, we watched like the first season, I kid you not, in like a week. And that was dangerous. We watched the first season of Severance so quickly. We ate that up. Like, all the episodes were gone. They were devoured. And I was just like, oh no. Oh no. I don't know how the people have, like, I don't know, 3 years. Because that's season 1 and season 2. That's the time gap. It's 3 years. And here I am. I'm just consuming all the episodes. Like, there's, like anything. So I really don't know how I'm going to feel when there's like no more episodes. Waited so long for the second season. Oh my gosh. You were one of the original people who watched it. I don't know how you did that. Like, I don't know what I would do if I had to like actually wait 3 years. I was day 1. Oh yeah, what a flex. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's crazy. On like the first like launch of Severance, did they like release the first 2 episodes? I feel like those first 2 episodes, I feel like they're like linked together. Like, they like pair super well. And I know a lot of like TV shows do that thing where they like show episodes in like pairs. What if you want to say? I watched it when the first season was coming out a few years ago. The wait has been agonizing. I can totally freaking understand that. Like, I don't understand how somebody could wait for that long, because the second season, it just picks up right after. And that cliffhanger at the end of season 1, that was tumultuous. Like, so much was a buildup on that last episode on season 1. I can't imagine what the second season finale is going to be. Like, I don't even know what they're going to do. Like, what are they going to do in the finale? Like, what are they going to do? Is everybody caught up? Like, have y'all watched all the episodes thus far? Because I would really hate to spoil it or say something and someone hasn't like caught up with Severance. But I believe there's 9 episodes in an episode. Not the last episode? Okay. We're not going to talk about the last episode. The last episode, episode 9. Gosh, I can't even remember what happened in episode 9. I feel like I just like consumed the episodes and I'm just like, next. Peachy says I'm caught up and I'm itching to see what they do. I don't know what they're going to do. I have no, like, I'm like literally clueless what the last episode is even going to be about. Like, I'm like seriously so clueless. And I think that's why it's so good. It's because I'm like in the dark. Hello, hi Bayani. Hi Bayani, how are you? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good weekend. I haven't even started Severance, but I'd like to start it. Yeah. If you like mystery thriller, I feel like you would love Severance, because there's a lot of like mystery about it. There's kind of like a thriller aspect. It reminds me a lot of like Lost, with like all like the mysteries that are all intertwined. I really like it. It's a fun show. Season 2 finale is gonna be another cliffhanger. See, that's what I'm afraid of. Fiona, that's what I'm afraid of, is that it's gonna be another cliffhanger like they did for season 1, and I think I'm going to I think I'm not gonna handle it well. Hatsa just finished episode 2, season 2. Okay, holding off 9 till we're closer to Friday. Oh, okay, so you're you're planning on watching 9 and 10 together till Friday. That's actually really smart, because then you get like, it's like you like built up like a 2-hour finale for yourself. I kind of wish I did that. If it's a cliffhanger, I won't survive. I don't know if I can survive if it's a cliffhanger. The worst part about being an OG Severance fan is asking other people to watch it, and they didn't until now, and now they love it. Oh my gosh. Do you have like a favorite character? Like, what's your favorite character? Looking forward to my vacation soon. Okay. That's good. When are you taking vacay? Oh, you'll be leaving on Friday? Oh, wow. Okay, that's like super soon. Friday is like literally in just a few days. That's fun. Is vacay gonna be like long for you, or is it gonna be a short one? I'm also planning a little vacay. I have to look at the calendar. I was just like scheduling a bunch of like time off on like my work calendar. And I was like looking at the cal, and I'm actually going to be going on a little tropical vacation in May. I have to like see. Yeah. I'm going on a tropical vacation like the day after Mother's Day. And I know it's like all the way in May, but I have to like kind of like start planning. And I'm like super excited. Super excited. Because I've been wanting like a pina colada. Like a for real pina colada on the beach sounds so freaking good. I just really like pineapple. That's the thing. I just really freaking love pineapple. IDK, what everyone's time zone is. But it's been a highlight of my Thursday night the past few weeks. Oh yeah. Does it I'm East Coast. So I'm East Coast, and I kind of don't know when Severance comes out. Like, I don't know if it comes out on like Thursday night or on Friday night. Cause I feel like it actually comes out on Thursday night, but I get like too wary to like watch it on Thursday night, because I'm just like, ooh, no, I don't want to like watch it, and then I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. UK, it's late right now. Yo, oh my gosh. Yo, yeah, that's crazy. My UK friends across the pond, it's like, what time is it? It's like early AM, right? It's like early AM for you, Frog. Yo, man, I didn't know you were in the UK. That's so cool. 2 AM right now. Oh my gosh. The creative hours. That's the creative hours, man. Hat says, gotta enjoy your trip to the max, Bayani, so you can share all about it with us. Yes. I agree. You gotta start packing. Gotta start packing for your trip. Yeah, no, Frog, thanks so much for being here. That's freaking crazy. The creative hours. Yo, dude, 2 AM is the creative hours. I feel like the night is when I get a lot of work done. Which is kind of a problem, because I also have to like wake up at like a somewhat decent time. Hello, hi Jay. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I was going to share some art that I was like working on, but I don't know if I like shared any of the screenshots of like any of the comics that I was like working on. I had like a lot of like work today, and I was like super stressed out, and I feel like I was kind of fumbly with like stream assets and things, because usually at the beginning of stream is when I share a couple of like the art pieces that I've been working on, but I don't know if I like have any, because I didn't share it to myself. I like drew it on my iPad, but I didn't actually share it. I'm having a very good time this Tuesday. That's good. Magnus is in my lab. Hi, Magnus. Hello. Crunchy was a little monster. Crunchy has been like barking outside like crazy. Art. Yes, oh my gosh. I have this like one comic. I have like a sketch of it. Here, let me see if I can like open up this thing. Can I open it up? I have this one comic, but I don't know if I like the copy on it, the captions on it. Let me see if I can like switch over. Can I go here? Ba ba da ba. No, let's go here. Let's go here. It's like a little bit more zoomed in. It's gonna be tough for me to focus on Severance this week because I'm obsessed with Xenoblade. Wait, what? New Xenoblade? What do you mean? Whoa, what? Are we thinking about the Xenoblade during the finale? What's the new Xenoblade game? My brother-in-law is like, he's really into Xenoblade. It's a game that I've always wanted to super get into. Keep meaning to get into that franchise. Me too. It's that thing that like my brother-in-law always talks about, and I'm just like, man, I like really need to get into this. There's like so many different types of franchises and games and video games and movies that I like really want to get into, but then my brain like kind of forgets it all. Like what's that one thing? I really want to like get into the Monster Hunter because I've been like seeing a bunch of clips from people playing Monster Hunter and it like looks so fun, but it's also like so expensive. And I'm like, I really should not be spending like $60 plus on a new video game. So this is the little mini comic that I sketched out. I don't know if I like the caption. I kind of want to like change it to something tax related, because it says right now, like, don't give me verbal instructions. I will forget them immediately. I am too dumb. I am just a single cell organism. So I was thinking of like changing the copy to be something around like taxes, like don't make me do taxes or something like that, because I am doing taxes right now because it's tax season for us freelance folks. And instead of doing my taxes, I've just been like doing silly little comics about not doing my taxes. I'm like trying to collect my documents for taxes, but I swear every single time I like sit down to do my taxes, I'm just like, but do I really have to do it? Do I really? I don't know if I want to. Hats, do you want to jump on? Let me know. Wait. Is your avatar working? I didn't get to double check if it was working or not. Let me know. Sure is? Okay, cool. Cool. Let me just let's say hi to our friend Hats. Ba-ba-da-ba. Let me try to see if I can start a little voice call. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum.
Hello.
Hi. Let me just change the audio. Or is it awesome? Is it awesome or not?
It's adequate.
Adequate? Okay.
It's not super sterling sparkling, but it is totally fine.
Okay, I just
also, is my avatar working?
Is my audio better now?
Yes.
Okay. Does it just sound the same?
Mostly, yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Okay, let me go here. Oh, yeah, your avatar's here. Okay, cool.
Yay.
See, we have to do these little tests, because this is the only way we do the tests.
We're so fancy.
Let me see if I can get the audio better for you guys. Let me see. I just have to. I should do this before stream. I don't know why I don't do this before stream.
Never. That's silly. That's too much preparation. It's surprising enough that I put together another presentation for this small group.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I had like so many meetings today and like my brain was like absolute mashed potato. And I was just like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Wait.
I think...
Let me send you. Did I send you the deck?
No, you didn't.
I didn't send you the deck? Okay. Want me to send you the deck to put your slides in? Or you can send me your deck and I can put my slides in it.
Yes, do that. I sent you a link to mine
Oh,
on
okay.
yes,
Okay.
in small talk.
Okay, okay.
It's only 6 slides. You also don't have to merge them. You can pull them up separately if it makes it easier.
Oh, okay. Is it on the Pokemon one? Is
It
it like the same
is
same deck?
in no, it's the link is in Yappy Yap.
Yep, yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
yep,
Yep, yep, yep.
yep,
Go.
yep, yep.
Okay, okay. Okay,
What if we
okay.
just did yap 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 back and forth to each other for 5 minutes and strangers wandered in and thought that was the content?
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep,
Yap
yep.
yap yap
Yep, yep,
yap yap
yep.
yap
Yep, yep.
yap yap.
When
Yep.
was yap a thing? Like,
Don't
was it
know. I feel like it came
different?
out of like the end of last year.
Yap? The word?
Yeah, it feels like it just came out of nowhere. I mean, the word has existed for a while,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like it really aggressively took over slang last year towards the end.
Yeah, I feel like no one was saying the word yap, and then all of a sudden everybody was saying it. And I feel like in a very weird way, like I was saying it. Like I do remember saying it, but also it just like naturally happened. And then all of a sudden this like word is now in my vernacular. And I'm just like, hold on a second. Like, is this like a thing that just happened, or was this always a thing? And it honestly made me question. I was
I
confused.
used to think it was like low key, kind of throwing shade. Like it felt kind of like subtly mean. And now I hear it so often, it's just ubiquitous. I don't even think of it having like an emotional connotation anymore.
Oh, you thought it was shade? You thought it was like throwing
Yeah.
shade?
Yeah, I thought it was like women be yapping.
Women be yapping? That's how you thought it was. That's how you thought it was done? Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
That sounds negative. That sounds derogatory.
Yeah. I thought it used to be like a negative term, but everybody uses it now and it doesn't seem to have like a social negative context. So it's fine. It's totally like I don't know, it just is a normal word in my brain now. I don't even think about it.
It's a normal word now. That's funny.
Hmm. Oh,
How's your week been?
it's been decent. We should play our intro before we get too deep into things.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do the intro. Let's do the intro. What guys want to see the intro? Okay, Hats, this is your cue to sing the song of the intro. Cuz we don't small talk. It's small talk. Wait, that was timed so good. That was timed really, really good.
Thank you. I've been
Wow.
practicing once a week.
Wow, truly, truly the best intro. Truly the best intro. Claps. Claps. Let's put some emotes in the chat for Hats for that performance, cuz I was shocked. The timing was kind of crazy.
That's why the real ones show up for Tuesday streams because it's a new and novel theme song every time.
The real ones. Y'all are the real ones, okay? Y'all really be the real ones.
Oh yeah, Lee, I've gotten actually like decent at animation since the last time that we've talked at all. And that was me. I made the small talk thing. I've been having a lot of fun with little silly animated doodles on Procreate.
Yeah, Hats did that animation, and it's so silly and so cute. I love it so much. It's so adorable. It's like so
Thank you.
well. Like I love the pacing. Like the pacing of the intro is just like so good.
Honestly, the best piece of art that I've made this year so far.
No, stop it. You also did a storyboard for that one thing. I saw it. That was
Oh
cool.
yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, my animatic.
Yeah. No, I was showing Jason the animatic, and Jason was actually like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Ooh.
And he was like, "What is this for?" And he was like intrigued. And I like tried to explain it to him, and he didn't understand it. So
Yeah, very high effort D&D random crap that nobody gets to see except a party of 5 other people that I'm playing with.
Do you like
That's
get
where
to
my
loop
effort
it?
goes.
Do you get to loop it?
No, I think I'm only going to play it once. And actually, I realized that it is a silly amount of effort to be spending on something that would only be played once at
No.
like the beginning of a stream. So I'm probably just going to read a description instead. But it
Oh, but
was
it's
really
so
good practice.
cool. It's so
Thank
cool
you.
though. I felt like the tone setting was just was awesome.
I'll definitely go back to it someday, but
Mhm.
it's low on the priority list. There's other stuff that I could be doing.
Oh man. How was your weekend? What were you up to?
We had a friend in from out of town who
Uh-huh.
he lives like hours away in the middle of the state. So when he comes by, it's important to spend a good amount of time with him. And he's also moving to Germany for a year for work. So it was extra important to
Oh,
spend as much
whoa.
time as possible. So literally Friday, as soon as Peach
Mhm.
Cat was off of work, all of Saturday, all of Sunday, and for an extra hour towards the end of Monday, we were hanging out with that friend group.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Germany.
Yeah.
That's
He's in
fun.
the military, so it's a like an EU thing, I think.
Ah, got it, got it. I mean, that's still really cool. I can't even
Yeah.
imagine what would it be like to like live there.
Yeah,
From
me
like
either. I
here,
don't
from
speak
here to
German.
there, like that's kind of crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
hopefully
that's
he'll be
cool.
in a big city so he doesn't have to speak too much German because I don't think he knows how.
To speak German,
Uh-huh.
I know Auf Wiedersehen. That's goodbye in German. That's right. I took 1 year. Actually, I took 3 years of German.
You know one word.
I took okay.
What what made you decide to learn German?
Somebody told me that it was easier. The teacher was easy.
That's real. That
the
yeah.
uh, I'm not a language person. I'm very very it's hard for my brain to absorb a new language and I've always struggled like learning like different languages and so I knew it was a weak point of mine, but in my school growing up, like it was a requirement that you choose either French, Spanish, or German. And I chose German because somebody told me that the teacher was really, really easy. And I was like, heck yes, that's all the requirement. I need to take that class. And then when I took the class, the teacher like kind of gave up teaching us German and started venting about her divorce. And so
Oh,
we
no.
ended up becoming a therapy class. And I remember
That
just like hearing her tales and her woes. And I was just like, wow, this lady lives a real life.
that is easy German, it sounds like.
And that's why
That's
I only
wild.
know Auf Wiedersehen.
I mean, I'll shout you out for credit. You didn't like speak English to begin with. So even if it was your younger self that spoke 2 languages, it's still you.
I hope she's doing better. Yeah, I hope my German teacher's doing better. Here's the thing is that like we had German names in German class. Like she had a German teacher name and then we had our German names. Is that a weird thing?
Hmm.
Is that something that
No, we did that in Spanish too.
okay. You had like a exactly. So I actually don't really know her name. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now I feel horrible. Like I know all these woes and tales of this one lady, but I actually don't know her name because we had incognito names. But
Silly
yeah.
story about incognito names. My first year of Spanish in high school, I spent so much time in deliberation coming up with what I thought was the best Spanish name I could, which was Lenore. And I was
Uh-huh.
so happy with it, and I thought it was so pretty. And then we never used it for the rest of the year. So when I
Uh-huh.
took my second year of
That's a pretty
Spanish,
name.
Right? I thought it was lovely. Oh, but for second year of Spanish, I was jaded and spiteful and thought, I'm not going to care about what my Spanish name is. That's a silly thing to put effort into because they're never going to use it. So when it came around to my turn to say what my name was going to be, I literally did the like I love lamp thing and just named the first thing I saw on the board, and it was like a alphabet chart, and it was the letter N for Nandu, which is Spanish for ostrich. And that was my name for the rest of the year because that Spanish teacher really used the names a lot. So I was just Nandu.
Non-do?
Nandu. Yep, I got stuck with it because I thought it wouldn't be important. And
Oh
jokes on
no.
me.
Oh
Yo.
no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. You know, I don't think we ever use our names. Now that I think about it, like, it's not something that, yeah. We would come up with these names and we would never use them. Every once in a
Right?
while.
Too silly.
I don't even think we even said our names. Like, our names.
Do
In
you remember
class.
what your German name was?
No. Couldn't tell you. Maybe if I, like, unearthed, like, some of my German homework, maybe I could find it. But yeah, those were my only memories of German class. And sometimes I feel like maybe I should have taken French class. Like, that sounds more romantic. Or that sounds...
Yeah, but then the only word that you would know in French is like croissant.
That's not a word. That's a piece of bread. That there's more words and phrases than that.
Baguette. Come on.
Those are just nouns.
Gruyere.
Those are just words. Honestly, I
know the
should have just taken
food.
Spanish. I should have just taken
Yeah.
Spanish. That's the easiest.
It is. It's definitely like stuck with me the most of any language that I've attempted to learn.
I like how we're talking about languages just because your friend is going to Germany. I hope your friend eats all the yummy foods.
I'm very jealous of his selection on beer and sausages.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Pretzels? Pretzels, that's a
Ooh,
thing. There's some people
legit
who don't like
pretzels.
pretzels. There's some people who don't like the big thick pretzels. I really like them.
That's sad. I just think of big warm pretzels as a vehicle for beer cheese.
Beer cheese, yes. Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, is beer cheese really beer cheese or is it just cheese? Because anytime I eat beer cheese, it just kind of tastes like cheese.
I think technically they use a beer at the beginning stages, but you're right. It mostly just tastes like cheese.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. I feel like this weekend I really didn't do anything. I feel like I just like mad chilled all weekend. I was just like,
It's kind of nice though,
what?
because like for a lot of weekends before this, you guys have been
Uh,
really busy.
yeah, no, we've been like super hella busy. I feel like this weekend, Jason and I, we just decided to be like super lazy and just futz around in the garden. So we were just like weeding, de-weeding our garden and just like re-prepping all the beds. So we've just been like hanging out at the garden. It's been nice to just like reset the whole thing because it was getting really gnarly from just winter. Like all the beds
Such
just looked
perfect weather.
really crazy. I know. I know. The weather's been like really nice. And it's like
Yeah,
a big
excellent.
reason why we were just like, ooh, let's just like hang outside. Um,
Yeah,
so it's been
like cats in
nice.
the sun.
Yeah. And then I got inspired to really go hard on flowers. Like I don't know why
Ooh.
I had the brain worm to just be like, I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
What
So
kind of flowers are you going for?
this weekend I planted some alyssums. Last year we did
Mm.
alyssums and they grew very very easily. So I'm hoping that they take off again this year. So we're doing sweet alyssums and that's going to be paired with the peppers cuz I was like reading online that sweet alyssums do very very good for the ground. Like they're like kind of like a living mulch because they're like flowers that stay very very low to the ground. Um And I was like, oh, that's cool. And anytime we grow peppers, there's like, I don't know, it's just bare at the bottom. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll pair it with that. And then Jason really wanted to plant marigolds. But last year, Jason planted marigolds and they looked crazy. Like they look hella crazy. They look like a marigold monster. And ever since last year, I was just kind of like, they don't look like Hatz's marigolds. Because you grew marigolds.
I
And I'm
did,
just
but
like,
I got really foofy with mine. Like I was very picky on a very specific strain of marigolds that I wanted.
oh, what strain of marigolds did you?
They're called safaris, and they have a much
Safaris.
darker orange color than what's usual with a common marigold.
Okay. Because I realized that the variety that Jason got, like the marigolds that Jason got last year that he grew, were South African marigolds, and they get up to like 6 feet.
Whoa, that's
So,
wild.
yeah, I know, right? So in my head, I thought we were planting like cute little marigolds, the thing that you see at Home Depot and Lowe's.
Yeah,
And Jason created a monster marigold, and it's not even,
I
it's
I
like a
had no idea
monster.
they could get like as tall as a person. That's
Yeah, no.
wild.
No, it's crazy. Like I would just like look at it and I'm just like, it's a monster. I don't even know if it's pretty anymore. It's a monster marigold. And ever since then, I've just been like, I don't know. They don't look as pretty as Hatz's. And then Jason's like, no, I want to plant it. And then I looked it up because I was like, why was Hatz's cute and petite and why was ours a monster? Like, what is the difference? And I heard that like the South African marigolds are specifically bred to be large and giant. So we just got a variety that is just a monster in its DNA. And
Wow.
the more petite, smaller marigolds, they're typically the French marigolds. So if they have French in their name, the French dwarves, like anything like that, then they're tiny. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go for tiny this year. And so we planted a bunch of marigolds, alyssums, cosmos, zinnias.
Ooh.
So a lot of the easy plants. I'm going easy. I went for
We
high germination.
That's smart. That's very smart. We have a bunch of flowers that we started in the grow tower. I don't think we really
Ooh.
did too many flowers last year. The flowers that we did grow, I think that we did more like direct sow. So that's been fun. They all sprouted so fast. It's
The
crazy.
Direxo sprouted really
No,
fast.
the little the flowers that we started inside this year. It felt like within
Ah.
48 hours we had sprouts coming up. It's been wild.
Wow, that's fun. Wait, what flowers are you doing?
Peach Cat is growing a ton of sunflowers this year. He wants to
Wow,
use them as
sunflowers.
like a barrier crop to put outside of the stuff that we actually want to eat
Ooh,
as kind of a distraction for stuff that wants to eat our stuff. And
that's
also I think he
awesome.
just really likes sunflowers, which is very cute. We're also doing sweet alyssum and
Yay!
zinnias, and
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm doing cosmos. I think I have seeds for them somewhere, but I don't think I started any yet. Um, yeah, a bunch of others that I can't remember
That's
now.
fun.
Mostly
That's
just
fun.
sunflowers, though.
The
Oh,
sunflowers are fairly easy because they're big. They're big seeds. And the bigger
yeah,
the
they
seed,
pushed the dirt around so much. We had to kind of tuck them back in. They were getting brutish.
brutish. That's funny.
Yeah, they were pushing the dirt around and just making a mess for themselves.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's cute. The sunflowers as a barrier, that's so interesting. Like a barrier around like which plant?
The corn, mostly, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, that pairs
Mhm.
well. Corn's really tall,
Yeah.
sunflower's really tall. They can be tall together.
We have a couple different varieties of sunflowers too. Like we've got a teddy bear sunflower that's like the petals are really small and there's a ton of them, so they almost look fuzzy. And
Mhm.
then I think we've got like a crimson sunflower that's got a like deeper red color to it. I know that we have some dwarf sunflowers, although I don't know if we planted those yet.
Ooh,
And then,
dwarf
of course, the
sunflowers.
classics as well.
Wow. Okay,
Mhm.
so you guys have like a lot of different varieties. Like a
Oh, yeah.
wow. Oh my gosh.
I'm a sucker for
I don't have
seeds.
sucker for seeds.
I can't stop buying them. We have enough at home, but if we go to the garden center, I'm gonna buy like 6 more packs that I don't need.
It's so addictive. I mean, like when they're only $2, you're just like,
Right.
why not? Why
Oh,
not?
oh, and I finally planted the last of the San Marzano seeds that you and Jason gave us last year.
Oh,
Um,
wonderful.
mm-hmm. I
We
think I only
actually
had 4
planted.
left.
We actually
Oh, did you
planted
grow
your
some
San
more?
Marzanos. Yeah, yours. Your San Marzanos. Your actual
Ours now.
seeds.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're our seeds.
Oh, there are seeds because I
Yeah,
originally because it was my
yeah, you
seed
gave
and I
them
gave
to
it to
us.
you and
Mhm.
then I got your tomato and then I gave you back your seeds.
Yep.
Our seeds.
Jason's only stipulation on giving us tomato seeds was please grow these and then give us the seeds so that we can have more of them because I'm afraid that they will die if we don't plant them in a year. And I was like,
Well,
done deal.
the San Marzanos, like, okay, they're growing. Like, the San Marzanos from your garden, they are growing really, really prolific. Second
They are
time.
aggressive. They are
Yeah,
so
no.
aggressive.
They're, whatever seed we got, like, it's like really bumping. And, the thing is that we can't collect any of the tomato seeds because they're going to cross pollinate each other. So they're not going to be a true San Marzano. So yours is actually a true San
Oh,
Marzano. Yeah.
wild. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I'm growing.
you only
Yeah,
grew
we just
San
had the San
Marzanos.
Marzanos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we have the ones that you gave us, which I think were from Botanical Interests, and then we also had a pack of San Marzanos from Burpee. So I'm growing both of them just
Nice.
because I guess to put them against each other and see who
Compete.
wins. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I'm also doing 2 varieties of cherry tomatoes for the porch.
Very
I've
fun.
got like a yellow classic or like porch classic yellow or something like that. And
Uh-huh.
then I've also got a pink princess, which I'm very excited for.
Delicious. Jason has a lot of
Mm.
Korean tomatoes. Like he
Oh,
specifically has
interesting.
like a handful of different Korean varieties because we
Ooh,
enjoyed so many of the Korean varieties. He was just like more, all of them, and I'm just like, oh, this is lot of tomatoes.
so cool. I don't think I've ever had a Korean tomato.
It's they're shaped very interesting. They're like long and bulbous and skinny. It's a weird shape, but it's super flavorful. Like it was, I would say
Mm.
that it was one of the most flavorful tomatoes from the batch from like last harvest. More
That's
flavorful than the San
exciting.
Marzanos.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we were like shocked. We were like, "Whoa, what the heck?" We did a taste
Okay.
test. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Jay says I went somewhere that had lavender chicks, but I don't remember the name. Lavender chicks, as in like chickens or lavender plant.
Purple chickens?
Do you have a lavender plant?
We used to in the front, but our front bed had a lot of pollinator plants, which we love. We love pollinator plants, but having them right next to the entrance of our house was a little much. So a lot of that stuff got moved. And I think the lavender got tossed out because we weren't the ones to do the replanting, unfortunately.
No, the
Mm.
lavender plant RIP'd.
Yeah, RIP. But we would like to
No.
put some more lavender in the pollinator bed in the back of our house because it's so pretty. It's so nice to have.
Yeah, our lavender, so the lavender plant that we have, my dad planted it in the shady spot of the garden and it is just sad. It's
Oh,
sad. It's really sad. So we don't have a lavender plant. I think it RIP'd because it didn't like how much shade it was getting.
it saw itself out, poor thing.
Genetically engineered purple chicken? What? Is this a for real thing?
That's crazy. There is a
What?
like black metal
Wow.
chicken that's
Yeah.
entirely black. Even
Yeah,
its
the black.
insides.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's really
They're so
cool. The
cool.
black chicken. You can look it up. It's
Hmm.
real. Okay. We look it up. We look it up. What is it called? What is it called, Jay? Just a lavender chicken? Lavender chicken?
Chicken, probably. I mean,
Okay,
all
so
chicks become chickens.
it's got like a purple hue. Oh. It's not like
Oh,
it's not like grape purple. Like it's not like
okay.
grimace. We're not like talking
Yeah, I can
grimace.
see. I can see why they called it lavender instead of purple. Yeah,
Yes.
cute though. They're like little old lady chickens.
Oh man. To have a chicken. Oh, to have
We've
a
thought
chicken.
about it. I don't think we'll
Mm-hmm.
ever actually do it, at least
Really?
not for the next 5 years. But yeah, we have friends that raise chickens. And I think
Uh-huh.
at this point, if we really wanted to have chickens, it would be smarter for us to just give them money and support to have six
Right.
extra chickens than for us to scale up and have all of this stuff.
Honestly, yeah, no, that makes total sense because it's a lot of maintenance. Like people don't understand when you get a chicken, it's not like you get free eggs. No,
Yeah.
you're putting the work for those eggs. Those for
Yep.
eggs are not free.
No, no, it's a lot of effort. And also, if you're gonna get chickens, you have to be emotionally and mentally prepared for every chicken you acquire to die because it's
Oh
going to happen no matter
my
what.
gosh.
They don't
No,
live
that's
as
too
long as
sad.
us. Even if they have like full and robust lives and die of old age, that's still not going to be that long of a time. And that's only if you're like really lucky. So no, I don't think I can. I don't think I can do that actually.
Isn't
Also,
isn't that all animals?
well,
Don't
I
we
mean,
outlive many animals?
you get like 15 to 20 years with a dog. I couldn't like I'm not emotionally strong enough to have a pet rat though, because you only get 3 years with those guys.
What? Rats only live for
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah, it's really sad. I've always wanted a rat, but I can't get emotionally attached knowing that it would be gone so fast. It's so sad.
I had no idea that rats' lifespan was only 3 years. I feel like it would be much longer because, the bubonic plague and ish, made them stronger, right?
You would think,
No.
but no.
Is that the same case for like mice or rodents in general?
Yeah, all
Ferrets?
rodents in general. Ferrets I
Oh,
think are a little bit longer, but like the smaller rodent you get, the shorter its life is gonna be.
like hamsters?
Yeah, I don't think hamsters
Oh,
live that long either.
oh my gosh. Oh, that's so
Mm.
sad. How about like a pet otter? Have you seen like people with pet otters?
Oh,
Is
otters
that
are super
a
cute, but I
rodent?
think that they're like
Is
they're
that a rodent?
too no. Are
No,
they?
I don't know.
I feel like they'd be more related to like ferrets, which are ermines. Ermines are not rodents. That's a different category.
I love otters. No, they're so
They're
cute.
so cute. I think
They're
they're a little
so
too
cute.
wild to have as pets. I,
They're
I think it's
wild.
like foxes. Like you should never have a pet fox that's not a domesticated animal. It needs to be
Oh.
outside.
Right, 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 right. Shouldn't have a fox because it's a wild apex predator. Just like an
Yeah, they
otter, a
are.
wild apex otter. So cute.
Otters are kind of predators. They're like they're wily little guys. They get stuff done. They're good at taking care of themselves. I think what they eat like mostly oysters. And do they eat fish too? They must eat fish. They're
In my
omnivores.
head, in my head, they eat salmon.
The ones that I see on YouTube eat salmon off of a plate happily
Yeah.
and get very fat. It's very cute.
Yeah. Yeah. The ones on YouTube. That was what I was exactly referencing. The ones on YouTube. That's
No,
exactly.
I feel like I know exactly what otter account you're watching.
You know what otter content creator I'm consuming
Hmm.
because
Yep.
it's a very famous one.
Oh yeah. But they're so
Yeah.
cute. How can you not? They're the best.
How can you not scroll when you see an otter just like eating like a $50 like raw salmon. Just
I'll
like,
take a I'll take a poke bowl, just without all of the bowl, please. Just nothing
mm,
but salmon. Thank you.
oh man, I crave a poke bowl. I crave it. Actually, Jason made a poke bowl, quote unquote poke bowl, because I can't have like an actual poke bowl, but he actually roasted some salmon last week, and it was really really sweet. I was just like, oh, I get a poke bowl, kind of sorta, in my own way.
Yeah, close enough. Oh, because you can't have raw fish now, can you?
Yeah, but it's not just a raw fish; it's also like the different containers of like lettuces and greens and cut cucumbers, like if it's just sitting out like in little buckets, like
Subway
chipotle
style.
style, yeah, chipotle
Yeah.
style, like it
You
can
and I went
actually.
completely different restaurants on that one.
What did we say? Did we not say chipotle?
You you said Chipotle and I said Subway, but we both said restaurant style, which is great.
In my head we both said chipotle. Bucket style, and you like choose.
The not serve yourself, the be served.
Yeah, except that it like harbors it can harbor bacteria,
I
basically.
bet. Yeah. Anytime anything gets the chance to sit out
Yeah,
for
if it
even
sits.
10 minutes.
Exactly. It's kind of a ridiculous precaution, quite frankly. Like it's like an over precaution. But I'm in that headspace where I'm just like, you know what? Let's just not chance it. Let's just not
Yeah.
chance it.
Yeah, really better safe than sorry.
Yeah, so I've just been like, you know what? It's okay. I can stay away from that. But I mean, there's so many things that you can stay away from. Um
True.
but the Severance episode, the last one, is coming out next week. Were you still down to do what
Yes.
a small talk for next week for Severance?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
to like spoilers, full deep dive, talk about all two seasons, get into it. Heck
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I'm very excited for that.
If it wasn't for Peach Cat, I would have watched every episode available. But
Oh,
he's the one with actual willpower. So we've been slowly pacing it. We watched an
that's funny.
episode like an hour or two before stream, and I was like, "Do you want to watch? Do I watch the next one?" And he's like, "No, no, we need to wait at least 24 hours, or
Oh
else
my
we're not going to have any
gosh.
more Severance to watch." And I was like, "That's crazy,
Oh my
but
gosh, wait,
fine."
that's so funny. So Peach Cat is the reason why you have he's the reason why there's restraint,
Yeah,
because it's
I
the
have no
opposite.
willpower.
It's the
I'm decadent.
opposite. You're decadent.
Yes. I want everything now, immediately. I don't know. I could be dead in 5 minutes. I should get as much ice cream now as I can.
That's funny. Jason and I are the opposite. Jason's the one who wants to hit next. He's like willing to hit next. And I'm just like, no, 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 we must pace it out. We can't consume all our episodes right now. And he's just like,
Our
oh,
one
okay.
big rule, even if we do binge something, our one big rule is that we have to pause for at least 5 minutes in between episodes. We have to like step away for a second, like get out of the viewing mindset and actually like digest a bit of what we watched, take bathroom
Mm.
breaks, grab snacks, and then we can start the next episode.
Ah, okay. You know what we've been doing?
Hmm.
We've been watching an episode of Severance, and then we go after we watch that episode, we go to YouTube, and then we watch somebody dissect the episode that we just watched.
Ooh, like from a writing standpoint or from like all of the visual effects standpoint?
Kind of a little bit of both. Our favorite like YouTuber that we've been like watching is New Rockstar. He does like a breakdown of like what happens in the episode and different Easter eggs that you might have missed. And he kind of goes shot for
Ooh.
shot for like all these like little hidden clues. And it's always like really really fun to like watch it because it's almost like you get to rewatch the episode again, but kind of slower. And somebody who's like a complete nerd is just like diving into like all these like little intricate little details that my smooth brain would never be able to catch.
I would love that. There's certain stuff that I've been able to pick up on my own. Like, um, I I guessed the book that they were referencing their interior design off of. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's like a famous collection of photography of like office, like classic office setups, but in a slightly surreal kind of perspective. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I recognized the cubicle construction of like their main office because that's one of the earlier models of what cubicles looked like. And I was once a office professional and got too into the history of cubicles for some reason because I'm also a nerd. Um, but I feel like there's so much more that I'm like nowhere near scratching the surface on. Although, oh, I am really good at picking up on
Uh-huh.
like little background details. Like, there's somebody new in the boss's office, sort of took
Mm-hmm.
over, and I noticed the difference of the little like decorative details. And I pointed out to Peach Cat there was a statue that was like
Oh, the duck,
it's a
the
yeah,
rabbit
it's a
duck.
famous illustration, like a
Yeah,
visual trick thing. And then what, like an
yeah,
episode or two
that was
later,
cool.
somebody actually said, it's like those puzzles where you have to say if it's a rabbit or a duck. And I was like, oh, I said it. I knew the thing. And I got real smug about that.
Yeah, I saw that Milchek's office designs, and he had like
Mhm.
that duck rabbit thing. That was cool. I don't know, was
Yeah.
the background like always an iceberg? Because I know like in Milchek's office like there's like this like picture of an iceberg, but I can't remember if Cobell had that same iceberg illustration
I
photo.
don't remember either. That's an interesting point. Yeah, I clocked the iceberg too. Famously, you only see 20% of an iceberg.
Right,
And
right.
I think it works really well for Milchek. I think it kind of works for Cobell as well, but I feel like it really fits Milchek for sure.
Yeah, no, I've like really liked his character development in the last like season because I don't there's just so much more that you get to see of him after he like takes Cobell's position of like
Hmm.
being the leader of the Severance floor. And so you just get to see more lines of him and see more of his character and see his struggles. So it's just like it's just cool to see that.
I love his big words. I think he's Peach Cat's favorite character right now.
The big words. He's my favorite character. I really like Milchek.
I think
I like his character arc.
I think the goofball brother-in-law writer is my favorite character.
Goofball brother-in-law. Oh,
Richard or Riken?
Rickard,
Ricken.
Rickon.
Something like that. I don't even know his name.
You
He's
don't even
gotten
know
a
his name.
little crappy in the most recent stuff. But I also kind of like what they're
Mm.
doing with his character because it's that good social commentary. But I loved his book. I wish his book existed in the real world.
Oh,
Uh, so funny. They can't
dude.
crucify you if your hand is in a fist. It just all of the lines, they're so like there's a kernel of something that is actually like earnest and cool in there, but it's also packaged in such goofy language that I
Uh-huh.
can't help but love it so much.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wonder if they'll make that book like a real thing. Like I wonder
Oh,
if it would be like a thing that you could like actually read and there would be hints in it.
that'd be so good.
Cuz
I
that would be really
wish. Maybe.
cool.
I hope somebody takes on that project just for fun.
Yeah, no, that would actually be really, really sick. And then I you could have a Rickon. What's the book called? The You That Wants to Be You? I can't remember what it
Be the
is.
you are.
Be the you are.
Yeah, I just called it the you book for most of the first season.
I kind of like that, like it played such a huge role in the first season to get like all the innies inspired. I was just like, wow, what a cool little plot
He's
driver.
adorable that the main character can both like loathe all of that, but then also like out of context in a different situation, love it to the point that it's life changing. I was very pleased with how that played out towards the end of the first season.
Yeah, no, that was really cool. I like the just the this it just shows the dichotomy of how much of a split personality like you really are from like this perspective to that perspective. No, it's really cool. I like it. It's so
Hmm.
neat. Um but anyways, we're
I am fascinated to see your character choices.
okay. We're going to be doing some Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Wait, I'm seeing your characters already. Okay, should I go first or should you go first?
Ooh, I don't mind either. It's all good.
Either? Okay.
Yep.
Let me just like set it up. Let me just like get all the windows so it's like all layered nicely. Hee hee. I wish there was a way to show it to you like real time. Should we like should I
Get it on
try?
the
Should I try to share?
No. No, I don't want to tank your internet or anything. I'm
Okay.
fine on the bit of a delay.
Okay. Okay. Um okay. So these are the Severance characters as Animal Crossing villagers because the last episode of Severance is literally in a few days. I thought, wow, why not? Why not find Animal Crossing characters as the Severance characters or vice versa? Because they all look so iconic. And so we're just gonna go down the line. We're gonna go through some of the Macrodata refinement employees. So we're gonna start off with Dylan G. And I chose. Oh no, I forgot his name. I forgot his name.
Arnold! I know his name is Arnold because I picked the same one!
Barnold. Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
forgot
it's
his
so
name.
perfect. I felt bad at first, but then I was like,
Barnold.
there's no one else that's so perfect for him. It's the
He
glasses, the
he's
sad expression that just is so good.
Yeah, Dylan G is 100 P Barnold. Like the eyes, the glasses, the expression, like it's
The
just
beard,
spot
the
on.
mouth, all of it. He's too cute. I can't stand it.
It looks like Dylan G. This is a Dylan G 1-to-1. So I feel like we start off strong with the Dylan G. Um
Hmm.
so for Helly, so this is what I chose for Helly are I chose Audie because I feel like Audie is kind of like that main character vibe. She's like very big sister energy, and I kind of see that with Helly, specifically
Yeah.
Helly, not Helena. So I also chose Audie because of the orange hair, the red
Hmm.
hair. I felt like it kind of paired well. And I kind of see like Helly as a character that's a little bit bombastic, like she's a little bit crass and to the point. And anytime I've interacted with Audie, she's always like she's always like to the point. She's always like snappy. She's got that like pop star main character energy, and I just think it's like Helly and Audie,
Hmm.
they're literally like so good. They're so good. I love it. Um
I
I feel
agree.
really
This is
bad
also
for
my same
Irving.
pairing.
Oh, this was also. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
We're 2 for 2 so far.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, we're 3 for 3. Or wait, no, actually, almost. You'll see on mine.
Okay.
Very close.
Okay, so I chose Dobie for Irving, and I kind of feel bad choosing Dobie because I feel like Dobie is like your iconic old man character,
Yeah.
and
This man, the oldest man.
and like there's so much more to Irving than just being old, but I just the vibe. Look at Dobie, look at Irving. The vibe,
Yeah.
it just matches. It just
They're
matches,
both
but
so
I feel bad.
precious.
But I feel
It does
bad.
work though. Like the sweater vest though. Like
I know.
it's perfect.
It was too perfect. I saw the image and I was just like, oh my gosh, Dobie is Irving. But I feel bad because I feel like I'm just choosing Irving. I'm choosing Dobie because Irving is
He's
old.
the most old.
Because he's old.
Also, Irving, it's Bert and Ernie, right? Like, was that a thing for you guys too?
I didn't even think of that. Really?
Oh yeah, season 1, it was all just Bert and Ernie. Yep.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think of that. Bert and Irving. Oh my gosh. How
the
is
only
that
way
not
that I
just
remember
hitting
his
me?
name.
Oh, is because of that?
Yeah, I can't remember half of these people's names. I'm so bad at character names.
I can't believe I never even thought about that. That's honestly like such a duh. That's such a duh. So that's funny. So just a recap. For Dylan G, we got Bernaldo. Wait, what's his name? Barreled? What did I just call him?
Barnold? Barnold?
Barnold?
We called him Bernaldo.
Bernaldo?
Which is also very funny.
Honestly, Dylan kind of looks like a Bernaldo. Like his real name could be Bernaldo. Wait, now I have to Google it.
He was a reference to Barnold, whatever the guy's name was with the glasses from Westworld.
Oh. Barreled. Okay, his name is Barreled. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I've never had Barreled on my island. I've never felt compelled to have Barreled on my island, but maybe now, maybe I want Barreled on my island because he is 1-to-1 he's 1-to-1 with freaking Dylan, dude.
Yeah. I do kind of low-key want a Severance Island now.
A Severance Island? That would actually be so sick. Like, only office attire, no plants, no anything. That would be hilarious. Anti-cozy. Just, like, all corporate. Lumen on everything.
Oh, yeah. And then you can do, like, the teardrop for the flag.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, you would, like, permanently freeze time to be only December. And it would be only snowy time.
Yeah, that's right, because it's got to be winter. Oh, yeah. It works. There's so many good options.
Yeah, and then I remember in the 2.0 update, there was like a big item drop of like medical gear. There's like a lot of medical, like very detailed medical gear.
Oh no.
But it is funny that like it didn't hit me until like almost the end of season 2 that all the episodes are all in winter. Like, I don't know why it, like, took me so long to be like, oh my gosh, every episode is winter.
It kind of works, though, because, like, in a traditional office setting, you so rarely get plants. And so just the lack of plants feels right in some way.
Right. Yeah, there's a lack of, like, life or something like that. So Dylan G with Barreled, Helly with Audie, Irving with Dobie, and then this is who I chose for Mark S. This is who I thought was Mark S, was Filbert. Because Filbert kind of got that MDR blue. Like, he kind of repping the MDR blue. And I kind of see Mark S as kind of like a dopey dum-dum. Like the way he thought that he was gonna find his wife was to put like missing signs around the office. And I feel like that's kind of like the stupidest way, a very dumb, smooth brain way to go about something. And there's something about Filbert that reminds me of Filbert. Kind of like a
Filbert's
silly, dumb squirrel.
He's got that perfect, like, dead behind the eyes smile, too.
Right? He does. He's MDR blue. He's a tiny little creature. And I feel like he's kind of a smooth brain. I kind of see Filbert as a smooth brain. And even though Mark S is our main character, I kind of see Mark S not really be making the smartest moves to find his beloved.
Mark is only, like, propped up by all of the people that he has around him at any time to be functional in any way at all.
Yeah, but in a way, it's very endearing, the thought process. He goes, this is how I'm gonna find my wife. I'm gonna put missing signs all around the office, and maybe somebody knows, or maybe I'm going to try to blind myself with a message, and I'm going to remember it. Like, Mark S is so smooth brained. I'm just like, what is his plan? This is your plan?
He's such a little dummy, just trying his best and being bad at it.
He definitely is not a scientist. Marcus is not a scientist. He's not one of the scientists who be part of Lumen.
No, he's just there to vibe out to some numbers.
Yeah. And so this is Milchek. I felt like Milchek gave me Raymond vibes, because Raymond, out of all the Animal Crossing characters, Raymond is the dude. He's the man. He's the who would, like, say all the big words. Like,
that's true.
And the smug kind of, like, sassiness from Raymond, I kind of see that in Milchek. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like, the two feel very in comparison. And it's specifically that, like, I feel like, what's his name? Raymond is the dude who would say all the big words. Out of all the animals in Animal Crossing, he would say the big words. He'd be that smug dude.
He's got the best business acumen. Like, he really seems to be working the hardest at being the capital B, capital P business professional.
Yeah, no, he is. He's the one who's trying, because that's Milchek is actually trying to do his job.
He is. He's trying so hard. Like, what other Animal Crossing would practice putting paper clips on paper?
Yeah, I know. It's so good. It's so funny.
I like it. Very fitting.
And this is Cobell. For Cobell, we have Marshall.
Ooh.
Because I feel like I had a hard time figuring out who would be Cobell, because there wasn't a lot of animals that, like, gave me Cobell energy. But Cobell is she's kind of a little bit sassy. Like, she kind of bites. And that kind of reminds me of Marshall, because Marshall is a smug villager, and he's got kind of, like, his expressions a little bit smug, and he kind of has, like, an icy kind of vibe. And I feel like he's got that edge. He's kind of edgy. Tiny but sassy. Exactly, Peachy. Marshall is tiny but sassy, and that's literally Cobell. Cobell is tiny and sassy. Because it felt wrong to, like, choose an animal that was, like, normal sized. Because I was looking at all the mice villagers, and I was looking at all the tiny villagers, and I was just like, I just don't feel like Cobell is a normal sized villager. Like, she's in the squirrel category.
It's true. She is small compared to other characters, and I never clocked that until this very moment.
Yeah, she's a lot. Yeah, she's small but intimidating. That's exactly it. Because she's
She has
very,
such
very
presence.
intimidating. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She has a very bold presence for being such a smaller character than the other cast members. But
Mm-hmm.
that's my pick. This is our original crew. This is the original crew, and then this is them in Animal Crossing form. So we got Filbert, we got Barreled, we got Dobie, and we got Audie. Do you like
Amazing.
my fun little Photoshop job?
Yes, I love it because I thought of doing the same thing, but I put my presentation together 5 minutes before we went live. I didn't put the effort in, but I like that we had the same idea, and I'm
Oh
glad
my
to see
gosh.
it.
Oh my gosh, wait, I love it. Okay. Let's I'm gonna go to your slide. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is interesting. This is different than mine. What is this?
Yeah. So I did both Audi and Innie for Mark.
Oh, wow.
So I've got
Jitters and
Jay
Jay?
and
Oh my
yep.
gosh.
It felt too perfect when I saw Jitter's face. I was like, oh no, this is my poor precious sad boy, fresh out of
Oh
the
no.
elevator.
Oh my gosh. No, Jitters. Wait, that's
Mm-hmm.
hilarious. Oh my gosh. Wait, that pairing
Crying
is
in his
so good.
car. No, it's just perfect. And Jay, the same like dead behind the eyes smile, like just trying to be the best little worker possible. I also like that we both went with blue for like the color of choice for him. It's perfect.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah, the stare. I feel like the deadpan stare was something that I was like looking for when I was like thinking about Mark S. Like I was
It's
just
such a
like
perfect like key part of his personality.
that's so
It's
funny.
also incredibly relatable. Like anybody who's ever had to work an office job for more than an hour, just
Uh-huh.
you feel that in your bones.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cool. I didn't even think about doing an innie and an outie. That's so cool.
I didn't do it for everybody, but I did it for him, and I did it for Helly because
Okay,
it
I'll
felt
go to
too
Helly
right.
next. Helly. Oh, Helena and Helly. Oh.
Mhm. No, I'm with
Oh.
you. Like
This is good.
the red Audie is just like she's too perfect. She's such a hellion. Like I can see her getting up to trouble and pushing for what she wants and not taking crap for anybody. But Vivian was like very put together. And also like her energy, her personality is bleached out of her. So, yes, these are my
That is
two.
so
Oh,
good.
okay. So,
So
here's a
good.
question. Do you see them as different people?
Like Helly and Helena.
Yeah, or Mark and Mark. Like are they separate like
Mm-hmm.
egos? Are they separate like consciousnesses and both have their own like
Uh-huh.
separate personal autonomy or are they the same
Uh-huh.
person?
Oh man, I feel like that's such a tricky question. I feel like that's what the show is kind of like propping up for you as a viewer. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think? And it's like super
Mhm.
weird because I feel that like Helly and Helena, they feel like two separate characters to me. But
Mhm.
weirdly, Mark S, his innie and his outie, for whatever reason, I kind of feel like is the same person. Like I feel more similarities between the two.
Mhm.
Um, but if I think about like Dylan G,
Mhm.
um, he kind of gives me kind of same but kind of different. Like his character persona is like he's in the outside reality, he's kind of like a fuck up, or like that's
Mhm.
how Dylan describes him as. And then the
Yeah.
inside version of him is like somebody that's like a lot more confident, or like does his job or does his work. So I don't really feel like I know too much about both Innie and Outie Dylan.
Mhm.
So I don't know, because there's parts
It's a
of me
tough
that
one.
I don't know about Dylan. I get very like back and forth. But Irving, weirdly and oddly, I feel like Irving is two separate characters.
Yeah. Because they
Because
feel very different.
they feel very different. Like, the Irving outside is like, I don't know, hunting for a mystery, trying to uncover something. Like, kind of secret agent vibes. But I don't really
And
know what Irving
artsy.
be doing.
Artsy and like a little
Arts.
punk too, kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of punk and artsy. But, like, inside Irving, I'm getting a little bit more prim, proper, like, we gotta be diligent and we gotta do our work.
Yeah.
So, to me, Irving feels two completely different characters. So, there's some characters that feel like they're completely separate, and then there's other characters that feel like they're more, like, the same. I would say Mark, our main character, is the one that feels the most the same. But yeah, Helena, yeah, they feel very different. But I love your picks, like Vivian and Audie, so good, so good. I freaking love it so much. I love that like Vivian is kind of like the bleached out version of Audie. Like, seeing the two together is kind of wild. Like, I love that you did this, like, innie and outie version. Because Vivian is, like, you see it from her fit. You see it from her eyes. Like, she's just, like, so much more girl boss energy. She's just, something about her is just, like, CEO. She runs a company.
Making stuff happen.
Vivian is running a company.
Charge.
But, like, Audie is living her bombastic life. She's just doing what she wants to do.
Yeah, Vivian has responsibilities, and Audie is only accountable to herself.
That's so funny. Okay, I'll go to the next one. Cobell and Milchek. Cobell and Milchek. Oh my gosh!
Like, Milchek, like, I couldn't get, like, the goofy side of Milchek out of my head. Like, just him dancing and his capacity for fun. He seems to also be, like, so more compassionate than most people in that office space. And I loved the pineapple shirt for Roswell as well. And it, like, vaguely was giving sideburns for me. He has, like, a 60s vibe to him. He seems so much more styled to the interior of the office.
Yeah, I see that.
And then Cobell, I forgot that she was actually tiny because she has such a big personality and such strong energy that just none of the I thought about like there's like bunny characters and cat characters that kind of have that like that cold boss energy. But yeah, something about Rhonda was just the best.
That's fun. Wait, I love these picks. I like what you said about like Milchek, like with the pineapple party. No, it wasn't a pineapple party. The melon party and the dance party. Like, I do see a more silly version of Milchek. And so, like, I like the Hawaiian shirt. Like, I feel like it does, like, emulate a lot of, like, the different parties that happen in the office. So funny.
Yeah. He just wanted to take care of them in his own, unfortunately, kind of broken by the system way. But he's doing his best. He kind of low-key cares. And I'm interested to see what happens.
I think it's funny that you pick Rhonda. Like, honestly, it's Cobell was difficult. Like, it was a difficult pick for me. I had a very hard time.
She's all over the place. And, like, I mean, I haven't seen the last released episode, but, like, she just, I can never pin down exactly, like, with confidence what she's doing, what she's after, which way she's gonna go. So it was very hard to pick character that felt like perfectly right for her.
Yeah, no, she's definitely all over the place. That I meant, like, honestly, I had a hard time figuring her out, like what like Animal Crossing character would like really fit her because of that reason alone. Like her character changes so much in just literally the different episodes. So she's a little bit of a wild card. Yeah, exactly, Peachy. She's a little bit of a wild card. And so it was really hard to pin her down. And like, what were the things that like I knew of her are completely different by like the end of season 2. So I have very mixed feelings, and I had a really hard time choosing a character. And so when I was choosing her character, I was just thinking about what were things that like really stood out to me about her. And it was just like her very like loud, like, I just like that scene where she's yelling at Mark. And when he's like in front of the car and she just like has a tantrum,
screams and almost runs him over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It just has a freaking tantrum. And I was just like, I need to find an Animal Crossing villager that like gives me tantrum energy.
What I think what I like the most about this exercise is that it really highlights what each of us like took away the most or like what the strongest impression is for each of us on these characters.
Yeah, no, it's cool. No, it's I really like looking at your picks. It's really funny. Okay, Irving, Bert. Oh my gosh, you did that's so cool. Yeah, I'll go to the next slide.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
I loved them so much. Just their little, just their little office romance. They were so sweet, and I'm worried about their future, but for the moment that they had together, it was good and precious. And I really like Irving. He's definitely like a top tier character for me, and yeah, it kind of shows because I gave Bert the old man.
Who are the old characters at Animal Crossing? That's who they are. I'm just kidding.
There's only one other old character that I can think of, and that's the old kangaroo guy.
Oh, yeah. But he's like a scrungly old guy, right?
Yeah, he's like a samurai beach bum.
Yeah, he's a samurai beach bum. I don't see
these two are a refined gentleman.
Yeah. Lionel, that's kind of funny. Like Dobie and Lionel look like a good pair together. Like they do.
They could kiss. They could kiss anytime if they wanted to, and I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I can see it. Like now that I see the visual, I can see Dobie and Lionel totally making out in O&D. Inside O&D with the plant room.
Under the weird painting of whipping goat people.
Oh my gosh, the romance that budded from the painting was just so, it was like I thought it was so hilarious because I called it. I called it because I was just like, oh my gosh, I think they're in love with each other. And Jason was just like, you can't just like romance people like randomly. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like they're just like staring at the painting.
It was immediately there. They're both such good actors, and they just immediately had this really precious chemistry with each other. And I think, the very first time that I saw them in the same room together, I think my first comment was, okay, now kiss. Each kind of had a similar reaction of just like, I think you might be reading into this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, Jason was the same way. Yeah, I was like, it could happen. I don't know. Maybe it could. Maybe I'm. And then Jason was like, I think you're just reaching. I think you're reaching. I think they're just like, I think they're just office friends. And I think they just like really, really love Kier. And I was just like, okay. No, and then it happened. And then it happened. And then I just said, I knew it. I told you. and then Jason was like, oh, okay, you got it. I felt so vindicated.
I love them so much.
Wait, I love this. This is Dylan. Oh, yeah. Dylan and Miss Huang.
Yeah, I got 3 bonus characters at the end here because once I got going, I couldn't stop.
I
I
was the
literally I
same way.
just pulled up an entire list of every New Horizons character. And anytime that I saw anybody that like even vaguely reminded me of the show, I'd open them in a new tab. And then after I had all my tabs, I looked at all of them and kind of like just went by vibes and pulled the ones that worked the best. And yeah, I couldn't help but
I
match somebody from Miss Huang because she's so weird.
Yeah, no, this is actually such a good pairing. I mean, we chose the same character for Beryl. I meant Dylan.
Mhm.
I mean, oh my gosh. It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
they're
hard.
the same. This is the same picture.
It's literally the same picture. Beryl, Dylan. It's like literally 10 out of 10 on accuracy.
Yep.
I can't
Undeniable,
I can't
perfect
unsee it.
pairing.
I can't
Yep.
unsee it. Even like the glasses are kind of like falling off of Beryl's face.
And his little button nose, he's perfect.
He's perfect. He's perfect. He's just wearing a tiger t-shirt. He could
Yeah.
switch that up. But other than
We don't
that,
know. He could have that shirt on underneath the button down. We don't know.
we don't know. We don't know. Actually, Dylan might be rocking a tiger t-shirt. We just
He's
can't
kind of
see it.
wild on the inside. He swore a lot in the first season.
Oh, he did? I didn't know that. I guess
Constantly. Oh, it stood out so strong to me. It was like a defining feature of him before I got to know him more as a person.
oh my gosh. But Miss Huang with Carmen, I love it. I see the match.
I
I see the
I think
match.
that like I think she got like movement coaching. I think the actress got movement coaching for that role because the
Uh-huh.
first like few episodes that we see her in, anytime that like
Yeah.
people or things are moving around her, she always keeps her face still and just tracks with her eyes. And it's such an
Oh,
uncanny touch. It's so perfect.
really? Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But I mean like I can totally see that because her acting is very unsettling. Like you're
Yeah.
just like so confused by her presence. And I love in the first like episode of season 2, everyone is just questioning why there's a child. Are you a kid?
Hmm.
Why is there a
Why
kid
are you a
here?
child?
Why are you a
Because of when
child?
I was born.
I love that line. No, it's really good.
So perfect.
um I really like her character and I'm very curious where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, why is there a child? I don't know.
She's
It's
definitely
truly
like,
confusing.
she's partly there for sure to kind of introduce us to the concept of the, what was it called? Like the winter veil or wintertide.
Wintertide? Wintertide?
Yeah. Yeah, that program. Because it informs more on
Right.
like Belle as a character. But
Right,
I
right.
feel like this show is so good at being intentional that there has to be like an additional layer to it that we just don't know yet.
Right, right. Yeah, I can see that. The show is very intentional with what it shows and what it revealed with Cobell and
Hmm.
like the last part of season 2. I feel like learning that Cobell like literally worked in a lumen factory at like 8 years
Yeah.
old, like child
Child
freaking
labor.
labor. Like, oh my
10 years
gosh.
manning the vats.
Oh my gosh. And then you see Miss Huang and then you go, what is happening? Like, is there like
Hmm.
a tilt here? Is there what are we uncovering? Like what there's something more
Yeah.
and you
There's
just
also
don't
an
know.
interesting like conversation to be had between like Milchek when he was middle management and like obviously had resentment or tension with Cobell and ideas
Uh-huh.
that like he thought he knew how to do it better and there was that like
Yeah.
that animosity underneath their relationship. And then to see something similar between her and Milchek now that he's in the top spot and this new person is in that middle spot and the way that the relationship has shifted but is also
Mhm.
kind of the same with new people, it's interesting. It brings up interesting points.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I think it's just it's so interesting. I'm just like, where's it going? Where's it going? Okay, the last set of characters.
Yep, my last little bonus slide,
Oh
just
man,
because I couldn't
that's
help myself.
too good. Natalie and Frolic, man. What's his name?
I hate them both so much. Yeah, I only call him Frolic. I had to look up his name to even find a photo of him. I think it's like Durham or Durringham or something, but I just
That's
think of
so
him as
funny.
Frolic because of his hand tattoo.
Yeah, I call him Frolic Man.
Kitty
Oh,
is like, oh, she's pure evil. I dislike her so much. I'm sure that she has like actual depth to her somewhere, but she's such a perfect embodiment of like corporate
uh-huh.
grossness. And I had a lot of fun pointing out
So
some of
cool.
her like low-key manipulation techniques from the first season to Peach Cat because I was like, oh, I know what she's doing
Mm.
here because I've done that before in an office too, and it is highly effective.
Oh, yeah. No, she is super manipulative. I wonder what Natalie's character is going to evolve to because I feel like they're kind of alluding that she too is also unhappy, but like
Mm-hmm.
we just don't know like what her motives or her intention is. Like she's such a they're really good at like making a mysterious character and you have like no idea what their objective is because I have no idea what Natalie wants. Like what does
Mm-hmm.
she want? Like I'm so
She's in a
confused.
like a very strong like position of power, especially like surprising for her age. Like that's a big accomplishment to be in the spot that she's in, and she's kind of a face for the company. It's a little bit glossed over, but when we first are introduced to her as a character, she's like their media personality. She's the one out there on the talk shows. So there's a lot of people in the world that must think of Lumen and think of her and her face and her statements. So she's got a lot of leverage to a certain degree,
Uh-huh.
but with all of that, there's also a lot of space to fall as well. Um, we saw it in a fake way with how Milchek handled Cobell being gone, but there's have you ever heard of the
Uh-huh.
concept of a glass cliff before?
A glass cliff?
Uh-huh. It's
Um
like a
no, I don't
it's
think
like
I
a
have.
contrast or a similar term to the glass ceiling. So the idea, of course, of the glass ceiling is that like as a woman you can only get promoted so far and then you hit this invisible barrier that never lets you get past
Uh-huh.
to like the bigger positions because oh, you're only a woman. But the counterpoint or like cousin of that concept is the glass cliff, which is um, you get promoted and promoted and promoted up to such a point, and then when something goes wrong with the company,
Uh-huh.
they push you off the cliff to make the company better. So either that's either like getting rid of the female CEO when the company goes
Uh-huh.
bad and saying like, "Oh, everything was bad, but we got rid of the person whose fault it was, and now they're gone," which is what Milchek did in his
Uh-huh.
fake story about Cobell and why she wasn't there anymore. But it's possible that she'd be like the perfect fall guy if they wanted to kind of clean things up or have somebody to blame that wasn't an Egan. She's right there. She's perfectly usable for that. And she's the face that everybody recognizes. So she'd be a very easy character to like throw all of the blame on and then sacrifice to society to make the company look better.
Ooh. Natalie, what you cooking up? Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear a beeping sound?
I can. I thought you had like a microwave going in the background.
No, I don't. I have I don't know, my power supply just started beeping.
Oh no.
like my
Do you
my
need
com-
to do you need
Oh
to take
my
a
gosh.
break or go or do you want me to
I
stall? How can I help?
No, I'm trying to figure it out. It's like my machine is like, oh, I thought that was me. That's not good. No, it was. Here's the thing. I thought it was like the song that I was listening to, and I was just like, this is like a really weird part of the song. Okay, I have to reset it. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I thought it was my ears making some weird noise. Okay. I'm sorry guys. Hold on. Let me just lower down
Wouldn't be a stream without
my
a bit of technical difficulties.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna have to reset my machine, but I just
Ooh, does that mean you have to restart the computer?
yes, it means I have to restart everything, and I feel like
All
it's
right.
gonna. Okay.
Would you like to call it early for stream,
Yeah.
or do you want to come back?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's.
Let's. I think that we got through our presentation. I think that we're at that point in the night where I think it's
Nah.
totally reasonable to call
Okay.
it.
Okay. Okay. I feel so. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. It's the buzzing sound is really bad.
You know what's great is we're going to be back with the sequel in a week to this. We're going to do it all over
Yeah,
again.
I know. Okay, okay. I'm so sorry, guys, for cutting stream short and having a loud beeping sound. I'm gonna try to talk over the beeping sound, so maybe it sounds less worse. But
You're doing great.
I will. We're gonna do small talk next week, and we're gonna talk more about the Severance, and we're gonna talk more spoilers and things about the season finale. So if you wanna hear that, then come on and hang out. I
And
feel really
if
bad
spoilers
that
to
it's beeping.
Severance, if Severance isn't your thing, if spoilers aren't your thing, and you still want more of that good Pog Pals content, then come back on Thursday because she's
Yeah,
playing Final Fantasy X, and it's
yeah.
fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys, that is beeping. I'm sorry that my computer is exploding on me. Okay. Yay!
Have a good restart. I
Okay.
will see you next week.
Okay.
Bye, chat.
Bye. Bye. It's gone. It's done.
Okay, all right, out of the
It's
way.
too